But I want to show you this image on your screens right now, viewer, because it comes as a reminder that for our soldiers, for our airmen, for our sailors, there is no downtime today on Republic Day. Today is a working day. And I want to show you what these soldiers are saying. Let's put the sound up and let's show our viewers that video. This absolutely beautiful little video clip from an undisclosed sector of the line of control in J&K is mesmerizing. This video is already going viral. It was filmed this morning and it shows you what the Josh of our soldiers on Republic Day is really all about. You cannot manufacture this. You cannot synthesize this. You cannot orchestrate this. You cannot stage this. This is what the Josh of an Indian soldier at high altitude in extreme cold conditions actually looks like. Just listen to the echo of the words that these soldiers are using, and if it doesn't give you goosebumps, then, I don't know what to say. General Dillon, I want to bring you in on this because, you've been here. You've led men in these conditions, sir. You have served in these conditions multiple times. Just take us through what it takes to be this motivated, this mobilized, this energized, this alive, despite extreme conditions, hostile conditions, life and death situations very close to the LOC. What does it take to make a soldier like this on a day like this, sir?
Shiv was for a soldier who is serving in the extreme climates, as you are showing on a screen, plus the viewers understand the difficult terrain and weather conditions and the operational conditions. For a soldier, 15th of August or 26th of January, Independence Day, Republic Day, these are the days when he rededicates himself.
Yeah.
His wafadari, imandari, zimmedari, the dedication with which he works on the borders. He rejuvenates his Josh, morale, the spirit, the pride which we talked about a few minutes ago. Nothing motivates a soldier more than these events. Of course, when there's a live contact with the terrorist or the enemy, that's the most beautiful moment for any soldier. But when that thing is not happening, the feeling of belonging to a nation, feeling of the 140 crore of Indians having faith in his abilities, his capabilities, his dedication, his commitment for the nation. And the feeling that, yes, since I am awake, my citizens are sleeping peacefully.
Yeah.
That is the most vibrating feeling for a soldier. And it swells your chest with pride and, Josh. And like I always say, a soldier will do his utmost. He will even lay down his life. You just be a citizen worth dying for. That's all a soldier wants from the citizen. Just be a citizen worth dying for. Be a good citizen, be a good Indian, be a good nationalist, be a good patriot. That is all. A soldier, for these moments, for a soldier, as I can hear the war cries, I think these are something which cannot be described in words. ये सिर्फ महसूस की जा सकती है. इनको बयान करना मुश्किल है. This feeling is so pure, so pious, so full of energy, so full of vibrancy. I think I am falling short of words. This is something extreme which only can be experienced, cannot be explained.
I am completely overwhelmed, General, hearing your words and looking at these images and hearing those words actually resonate because like I said, in this age we live in, where so many things are artificial, where so many things are done for virality, where so many things are done for clicks, where so many things are done for Instagram reels. The one beautiful thing that can never be synthesized is a soldier's josh. And that's what I love so much about our Fauj. It's just so incredibly organic. This comes from within. You know, no amount of stage managing can make a video of this kind. That is what I love so much about this video. And that is what gives me so much heart about our men and women who are on the front lines and doing this kind of thing. And while we talk about, our men and women, on the front lines, Captain Sharma had just mentioned, the legacy within the Fauj. I want to keep these images on air, but I also have a still image that I want to show our viewers now, because Captain Sharma had mentioned it. So I wanted to show you what that actually looks like, what it looks like for father 34 years ago and a son today. Let's put that still image on our screens so that we can talk about it. General Officer commanding Delhi area, Lieutenant General Bhavneesh Kumar, will lead the parade, and his son, Lieutenant Ahan Kumar, will command the mounted column of the 61 cavalry. Captain Sharma, just look at this image, like the Navy father and son we'll have on our screen also in just a moment. But just this image, father and son, they're both going to be leading different parts of this parade. It's incredible.
One leading and one being led.
Amazing. Amazing.
And just imagine the amount of, the pride in both of them. One is representing the Indian Armed Forces of the country.
Yeah.
Leading by the front. And the other one trying to ape his steps. And today, maybe 3, 4, 5 years of service, and he's there. So just imagine the graph which he's going to follow just because of his father over there. And let me tell you, it is not any bhaibandi. He must have crossed all the hurdles, cleared the exams, SSB, training, IMA, all the rough terrains and everything he must have done. And he's not come here handpicked. He has proven himself, and that is why he's there. And similarly, the other officer is retired now, Commodore Ahluwalia, and he also led the Indian Navy's contingent 34 years back. Today his son is replicating the same thing. So that is what I'm saying. And there will be many more over here.
Yeah.
We only are talking about 2. I can guarantee you more than 15, 20 people will be here whose either father, mother, the sisters have in some way or the other represented the Indian Armed Forces or the paramilitary forces, or the people who are behind the scenes. They have contributed in their own way. So we are only celebrating a few of them. But the more we come to know, we will certainly bring them up. And of course, through you, you have always been a proponent of all this, and it's a very good feeling, and it's a very, very nice feeling to see them all, the youngsters, contributing, giving back.
And these, just imagine young people of the country looking at these images, those who may have even the slightest spark of wanting to join the military. Today is such an amazing day that sends out that message that there is so much glory, in the armed forces, that families, generation after generation are sending their sons or daughters into the military. That instills such an incredible sense of faith. Marshal Khosla, would you agree with that? That, when you see fathers and sons, fathers and daughters, being part of contingents, leading the Republic Day parade, it not only makes one proud, but for civilians like me, when we see this, we say, we know that the Fauj is a dangerous profession. It's a life and death profession where frequently you are in harm's way. And yet families send their children into the armed forces, showing that kind of honor and faith in this institution. It's a very, very powerful message. Would you agree, Marshal Khosla?
Absolutely, Shiv. Air Force also had quite a few cases.
Yes.
Quite a few fathers are there who have flown with their own son or daughter.
Correct.
In a fighter or in a helicopter or in a transport aircraft. And the feeling of pride in their face, is to be seen for both the child as well as for the parent. And this is what keeps going. As I say, getting into the services, you have to have passion.
Yeah.
And it's not, you don't see it as a job. You got to have a passion in you to join these forces and, serve the country. And it's really a different world. I mean, it's a difficult conditions. But the satisfaction which you get when you put your head on the pillow before sleeping, that I have done something worthwhile today. That feeling is really, really great. And the visuals which you showed, I remember now visiting these front formations,
Yes.
Army as well as Air Force, in the northern areas as AOC JNK, then the eastern areas of Sikkim and Arunachal. I mean, it's amazing the way our men and personnel and officers work in these conditions, difficult conditions. I remember it becomes difficult to walk there without acclimatization, and you see pipe bands playing there. The Indian Air Force radars, I mean, maintaining that equipment, you can't touch the equipment because it's so cold, but these people are working there and maintaining it, and air defense weapons, they are manning it and watching. I mean, it's amazing how it is done. It's really, really, you have to have that passion in you to work in these conditions and work well and work with sincerity.
Remember that today on Republic Day, and we'll have that information for you in in the course of time, that today is also a day when gallantry medals will be given out, to a handful of chosen braves, whether it is Kirti Chakras, Shaurya Chakras, Sena Medal, Nausena Medal, Tatrakshak Medal, Vayu Sena Medal. All of those medals for gallantry will be given today, and I will take a moment, just a short while from now, to pay tribute to those people, because many of the medals being given are being given posthumously to warriors who are no longer among us, who made the supreme sacrifice in the line of duty, and each one of them deserves a mention in our coverage of Republic Day, because it is in their sacrifice that this country stands. And as General Dillon so eloquently put it, all a soldier really wants is for a citizen to be a citizen worth dying for, and we do not want to see our soldiers die. Let's make no mistake about it. We do not want to glorify sacrifice in any sense, but remember, in the armed forces, sacrifice, danger, putting your life on the line in order to uphold tenets that most of us only see as words, like sovereignty and the integrity of this country, comes with the job. It is second nature for soldiers, pilots, sailors, and our armed forces personnel. And therefore, it is with a great deal of humility that we bring you the stories of our Gallantry Award winners and the medal winners in today's coverage.